Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel I normally do many product reviews relating to photographic, video and audio equipment. Well, today I'm doing an autofocus test between the Sony A7 III and the Fujifilm XT3, and I really want to see how well the autofocus works on these two, top of the range cameras. I've always been really pleased with the A7 III. In fact, I've been delighted with the Sony A7 III. The autofocus on that handles really well. But apparently the Fujifilm XT3 is equally as good, and some people are saying it may well be a bit better. So we're going to find out. Now, the Fujifilm XT3 is a crop sensor camera. It's an APS-C camera, whereby the Sony A7 III is a full frame camera. So what I've done, I've put the A7 III into crop sensor mode. So it's basically APS-C super 35mm mode. Obviously I can't fit the same lenses on both cameras because the Fujifilm's X mount and the Sony is E mount, and they're not interchangeable. So I've tried to be as best I can. Now the Sony has got my Sony f4 24-70 lens on, and the Fujifilm XT3 has got the XF 18-55 lens on, so which is basically a very similar focal length to the Sony. So trying to keep them balanced is not going to be easy, but this is more of an autofocus test as opposed to an image quality test. So hopefully my face is perfectly in focus between the two of them. If I walk towards the cameras, see how well the autofocus was. I'm now looking into the cameras. I don't know how that's handling that, a bit out of frame on the Fuji. So doing that, let's see how well that works. Obviously the lighting is going to be, a bit patchy. Now let's do what everyone else does. Here I've got the lovely Fujifilm X-T3. So move my chair out of the way. And this is a great camera, love it. So let's stick it in front of the Sony first of all. See how well the Sony handles that. And then back onto my face. Fujifilm X-T3 in front of my face. And then back on my face. And let's do it to the Fuji. See if that's picking that up. That's in front of my face to the Fuji. See if that Fuji is picking up my face again. Back up again. And see what that does. Now, let's use my mobile phone. This should be quite a good test because of the graphics on the phone. So let's see what this looks like. Right, again, in front of a Sony. Should be blocking my face. I don't know what the lighting's like. Me again. And back in front of the camera. Is it pulling focus? We don't know. And then on the Fuji. Make sure it's blocking my face. And then back. And then over again. Oops, go that way. And let's see how it's picking up the face. I mean, the face AF tracking on the Fujifilm is very good because I have done sort of tests, but I haven't done this sort of test. And, just walking around like this. Can that see me? What about if I sit down? I'm going to be too low in the frame, of course. Let's do it. Actually, I'm going to reframe this and see how well that's working. So there we go. That's with me stood up, but let's reframe it and carry on with this test. See how good it works with me sat down. Now that I've sat down, then let's have a look, see how it handles me sat down. Now, as I said before, and I've said many times, both cameras have got great autofocus. I've got my prop, which is me Fujifilm X-T3. Let's stick that in front of the A7 III first of all. See how well that's picking up that. And then back on me. Is it focusing back on me quick enough? I'm hoping, this is the second time around I've done this, I'm hoping that is working fine. Again, with Sony A7 III, put it in front of my face. Very good. Right, now let's do it on the Fujifilm. The Fujifilm XT3 in front of my face. Bring it back down. How's it working? Does it snap back to my face? Did it actually focus on the camera though? That's what we don't know either. The Fujifilm XT3 in front of my face. Is it focusing on the XT3 and then back on my face? Now, another quick test is my Samsung to see Sony A7iii in front of my face. Take the phone away. Is it putting back on my face? Sony A7iii. Very good. Now the Fujifilm XT3. Whoops, there we go. That's in front of my face now. Because I've got these monitors. Fujifilm XT3. Way. Do that again. Fujifilm XT3. Very good. So that's those tests. Again, moving out of frame. Let's move back into frame. And just move around a bit in the frame. Is it keeping me in focus? We do not know. We do not know. But there we go. So that's my brief non-scientific test between the Fujifilm XT3 and the Sony A7iii face detect autofocus. See how they come out. I've now had the opportunity to look at these clips on the computer and quite interesting results. Generally speaking, they both performed really well and they were both pretty much equal, but I did notice that when I held the phone up to the camera with the Sony, it wouldn't focus. It struggled to focus on the phone. I'm thinking probably did I hold the phone too close to its minimum focus distance, hence the reason the Sony wouldn't focus on it. So that would be a flaw on my part. But that was quite interesting, that I found it wouldn't focus on the phone no matter what I'd done. But twice I held it up, no focus on the phone. But on the Fuji, when I held the phone up to the Fuji, yeah, it focused on it, but it hunted a couple of times before it locked on focus. So there's still a little bit of hunting going on. But, you know, it's never going to be perfect. But overall, the autofocus on both cameras is really, really good. I think the Fuji has got the slight edge over the Sony. I can't believe I'm saying that. I really can't. But I'm loving the autofocus on the Fuji. Very pleased with that. But overall, I'm very pleased with both cameras. So there we go. That's my unscientific test on the autofocus of the Fujifilm X-T3 and the Sony A7iii. So thanks for watching this test. If you did find it useful, please hit the like button. And if you find my channel useful, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. So thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for future product reviews on this channel. Thanks very much. Bye for now.